What are you guys doing? Come on, you're gonna be under attack as well.
Everything's on fire, why are they not scared?
They're hard as nails, aren't they?
I'm fucking hardish.
They don't care.
It's me, Danny Dyer. I've been put into the game as an NPC. I'm hard as fuck.
I'm hard as nails.
We're going down to Scunthorpe to meet a man who
like
eats
Mum.
glass and headbutts people. And headbutts paedophiles. Just like, fucking, alright. I love Danny Dyer. Danny Dyer is my favourite English person.
Is it bad that I don't really know who that is?
What?
I'm
He's
sorry.
Britain's hardest nutter.
I don't know people.
He doesn't know how to spell onomatopoeia.
He doesn't.
I'm assuming it's spelled the way I think it is.
Danny
Oh, no, it's a
Dyer
Y,
with a
sorry.
Danny
Y.
Dyer.
No, it's not. He's not that cool. If he was spelled Danny Dyer.
He looks exactly what I thought he'd look like.
Exactly, he does, doesn't he?
He's hard as
He's
nails.
hard as nails. I'm gonna go look at Britain's toughest men. This man fucking headbutted people to
Love
headbutted 3
Island.
people to death in a gang fight. We're down in West London to talk about the most infamous gang possible, and I'm gonna meet one of them,
Really
and he
famous
won't
clip of
murder
it.
me. And it's like, alright, okay then. And he genuinely is like probably Britain's on TV hardest man, just because the shit he does, you always go like, thanks, shout. They're eating her, and then they're gonna eat
I
me.
typed in Danny Dyer, and I see Danny Dyer versus the Wildstone Raider, deadliest man.
I've
Well,
gone
some
down
really
this
don't.
weird
That's the
rabbit hole
video.
where his daughter's been on Love Island, and I honestly could not care less.
I fucking love that. I love like knowing like Danny Dyer's like daughter's on Love Island because she's not very much like him at all.
She didn't look it, no.
She's just a mini Danny. If she was a female Danny Dyer, it would have made the show fucking amazingly much better. I've watched a season of Love Island. It is nothing.
I went on a geography trip where you had to share rooms with a few people, and there was a TV in said room, and it was like the like one important thing of Love Island or something. So everyone's like, "Oh, we have to watch it," and I was like, "All right, I'll tag along. I'll see what the fuss is about." And it just seemed to be a bunch of people like in like swimwear, just kind of being a bit weird to each other. Is
I'll
it
go
kind
on
of
it
like
because-
arguing or like, "Yo, she's kind of hot, you should ask her out"? It's like, the fuck.
That's generally the entire thing of it. Is they pretty much just chill on like an island for like a while and just flirt with each other.
It's like the more adult version of like Raven or something, because people get sent out as well. They have like the little campfire.
they
and they
don't
all
get
sit around it
evaporate-
and, like,
They don't
No,
get
they-
evaporated by
true,
like
they
a
don't
dude
get
with
like
magic.
touched by a
to 'em.
reaper and like death, but like genuinely on that one like episode that I had to fucking watch years ago, they had like sit around the campfire and like vote out who they think the worst person is. It's intense, dude.
Yeah, you ideally don't want to go in at the start. You want to come in near the end.
Be
but
one of
then
those
also
like
you don't wanna
secret reveals.
You don't want to be one of the ones too far at the end, because then people might not get a good chance to know you.
Yeah, no one gets
problem
emotionally
is-
attached to like who you find attractive.
Yeah, but most of the couples,
They won't get,
very
you know,
surface
attached
level,
to
isn't
generic
it? Yeah.
white dude
most of the
three.
couples don't stay together, which is quite surprising because you know you're on a TV show.
They do things
Some-
where like they like go on a date to the beach and then like they bring the person's ex like by surprise and they have to have like a confrontation and stuff. It's awful.
Some of them, like, there's like a sex room.
What?
There's like a sex room on the island, so they'll
Is-
go and just fuck.
I'm
then
assuming there's
continue
like
to be-
privacy in there, right?
Well, yeah, they don't have a camera on it.
I didn't mean a
Unless,
camera,
like, the
but like
fucking-
it'd be a bit weird
Unless
if
the
they kind of went.
executives have got a camera set on, they'll go like, oh, they'll sneak off, and it'll be, oh, they're sneaking off. I
That's-
like that this is like, you know, an important cutscene, and the whole time we talk about Love
Quiz
Island.
talk about Love Island whilst not knowing anything about it.
The thing is, though, it's a show about straights like falling in love with each other really fast. That's kind of what gays do,
Yeah,
and we don't understand the show.
I mean, I don't really base my attraction to people off of like looks anyway.
Yeah, sure.
I don't really look at like a white
that's what
dude
straights
in,
are built
in
on,
his
isn't
swimming
it?
trunks. You know, oh, want me that for the rest of my life.
Oh. Generic white man 3.
Give me that
I've
like
laughed.
brown-haired man in like speedos. Ooh,
Suppose-
yes.
I mean,
Actually, if
probably most
someone
of the time
like
it's-
wore speedos on Love Island, I would respect that.
Oh,
That's
well,
bravery there.
They'd have their fucking cock. They'd have their
Check it.
cock visible on TV and piss off the executives.
They're not wearing much to start with anyway, honestly.
My favorite thing that I remember for it was like twins went on it like as like introductions, and I think only one of them stayed and the other went. So it was kind of like, well, so all of them seem to be like doing pretty well for themselves in life, and then they're like, well, I can get some fame.
Time to ruin it by going on Love Island.
I stay relevant. I think you get more relevant if you're on Love Island to straight people.
I'm just gonna Google Love Island and see if any drama comes up.
Or quite a lot, probably.
Just go on Twitter, Smile.
Oh, apparently there's tasks in it. The description
Yeah,
is
they
a
make-
group of men and women participate in a series of tasks with a partner that they keep swapping until they meet the love of their life. Oh, you clean the kitchen with me. Oh, I love you.
There
Wow,
is
the
like
love
there's
of my life
deception
on an
where you're
island.
like, you know, sneaking up. We could couple up because I like you, and you know you've admitted to liking me, and at the moment I ain't too keen on the one I'm with, and it's like, and I genuinely when I was watching it, I was sitting there like I'm kind of invested in what these people are doing because it's just fucking it's just like shit TV. Brain turns off and you're like, oh, will he stay with her? Won't he?
I mean,
Who knows?
It really is just shit. Watch
I mean,
this
everyone-
for like an hour,
everyone-
and that's
Everyone
it.
fucking torrents me because I watched the entire season. Like I just sat there with my sister watching it. And it was just
Sometimes
like-
you get there.
It was just background that stuff, and I enjoyed it while it was on because it was just nothing to enjoy.
Ryan, looks like you and I will have to cut apart
Oh
forever.
boy,
Looks like it. Fiora,
when will that happen?
Ryan and I will open up a path.
Ooh,
Fiora.
I found a site that says
Fuck
10 of
off.
the biggest and most dramatic fights that happen on Love Island. It's gonna be like,
Gasp.
Brad called me the wrong name.
A year ago, Dan and the Defense Force.
I'm not gonna like actually watch these because they're all video clips, but the first one is when Terry revealed that he really doesn't share food.
What? Fuck
2016's Terry had made himself a toasty, and his partner decided to cut it into pieces. He wasn't happy about that, claiming it wanted to leave the villa. That's just being an asshole.
Wait, what? That's pretty petty.
Just make 2 sandwiches.
Just
Fucking you cut my cheese toasty. I'm
they get like
leaving, fuck
unlimited
off.
fucking food drink because it's
Oh,
a
I
fucking
cut the
TV
crust
show.
off your bread, dear. Oh, I'm leaving.
Fuck off, you utter bitch. I'm gone.
I love that we're talking about Love Island when they're like having a trust conversation right now.
This is the thing that I wanted from videos, where it's just that whatever's on screen relates very little. It just feels like we could have edited over this, but we are actually playing the game. Did he not topple?
I mean, playing the game as much as it lets you at the moment, because you can't hack the mech on.
Oh no, I can. You topple. Why didn't Dunban and the other colonists just inflict topple? Come on, guys.
God, fucking idiot.
I do hate them missing.
So I'm like
Let's
scrolling through
go.
this site, and like most of them are literally just like, oh, 2 people wanted the same person, so they had a bitch fight. This doesn't seem very intense. I wanted
Meow.
something like.
You wanted them like scratching each
You wanted
other's
some
eyes
juice.
out, fucking.
No, I just wanted
full on,
something
like-
interesting rather than they did what they were supposed to do on the show and like picked someone to fall in love with.
That's where the drama comes, is that, you know, they do exactly what was predicted in the show, but
Yeah, it's like the point of this show is to pick someone to be a partner with, and if you're not interesting enough, you'll get like kicked off the show. So if you know, there are gonna be people that like the same people, like oh my god.
What? People can like one person? What?
I think there was. I don't think there's ever been an instance where they've tried to like go into like a poly thing, and there's
They
never.
wouldn't
I think there's.
understand that. Come on.
I think there's been like one gay couple.
You're too out of breath.
I mean, they have to like, you know. At
And I
some
knew
point
about
have-
on Twitter. I'm fairly sure 'cause it was 2 women, so it was like everyone on Twitter going wooga women.
Horny Twitter users.
I'm just gonna Google Love Island gay.
You're gonna get like people's like shitty YouTube comments. The one is
You're
gay.
gonna get a weird fucking a weird fake.
No, they said that there are logistical difficulties. That's a quote, by the way, with adding LGBTQ people, which is why there aren't
Oh
any.
yeah, the straights wouldn't be happy, that's why.
No, it would just be
The
a
show's
bunch of.
designed for straight people.
Well, people assume that like if someone's gay, they'll just like be attracted to everyone, so they'll be like, oh, they'll they'll like me.
Not sure, I don't think that's how it works.
Just-
We have taste.
Just fill it entirely with bi people, and then everyone, it would just be like, who's gonna go with who? And they're like, fucking anyone could go with anyone, Jesus.
Point
Yeah.
So just spin the roulette.
They'll all
like,
just like get together as like a 12-man and just leave. It'll be like,
Oh,
let's
yeah.
see what drama's happening in the Love Island house tonight.
They're all
And they'll
getting
just
along.
like sitting in a circle on the floor talking about frogs they've seen.
Look at this cool ball of moss I
It's
got.
like, yo, I found a rock at the beach
I've been
today.
growing
Do you
it
want it?
since.
Oh, fuck yeah.
Oh shit. Hit it, Dunban. He's fucking murdering things.
Ooh, yeah, I get it, I guess.
There's no point me even fucking partaking. Oh, they
Banana.
challenged me. Fine, I can play the game. This is what
Why don't you
NPCs
play
feel
as
like.
Dunbar?
Fucking boring man. Not working.
Nice one, Dunban. Shulk, the residential district.
Nice one,
We said
done
we
Shit,
should-
man.
where's Fiora? I don't fucking know.
Looks like we'll have to take the long way round.
Oh,
Just
how
climb around
inconvenient.
it, like, just, you know.
cut through the commercial district.
Yes.
Yes.
That's such a weird response.
Thank you, Joe.
It probably has like a longer response in like the actual original, because in Japanese they probably speak for a bit longer. But it was just that
Yes.
doesn't make a lot of sense. We'll just
I mean,
write
they
yes.
could have at least said like yeah or something a little bit more like colloquial. It's like, oh, we've got to
Just a
hurry. Let's
sharp,
go to the
blunt
register.
yes.
Like yes. It's like, no one says yes.
Yes.
I think the last
Yes,
time I said
yes,
yes,
yes.
as like would be probably if it was a yes or no like sort of question, and even then I probably would have gone yep.
Yeah.
Just stealth past. Oh, never mind.
Or you go like yeah, let's go. Like that's probably the best one.
It's like yeah, yep, uh-huh.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
Yerp.
This is
I say
Liam's
Europe a lot
voice
for that.
acting.
Yerp.
This
This is
Liam's
my
voice acting
NPC
like,
for
tape.
like, yeah.
Yeah, if you want to hire Liam for any voices, this is all the yeps he can do. Yep. Yeah, can do.
Yup.
Yes.
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 Yeah.
Yes. Some good
Dunban's
pussy doodle,
fucking
motherfucker.
You can't take any more of the Monado.
Your arm's already
What?
shot. Stop.
Dunban, you gotta do more.
Is it just me or did fucking Ryan pronounce that really weird?
I was about
Can't take more any of the Monado.
to do a really horrible joke. You can't take any more of the Monado. You need to prep yourself back.
Ah.
You need more lube,
Also,
done, man,
he
please.
like vomited black blood.
I was gonna comment on that, but I didn't look at it for like long enough to realize it was
He's
like
an ink
black or red.
creature,
It's my turn. Shulk,
It's showtime.
and then it doesn't.
I'm the main character, Dunban. I'll be fine.
Then
I'm the main character, not
This
you.
is my story. Fuck you. Yo, slow mo.
I love this. It's like.
Oh.
Even though this game is
Anytime I-
years ahead of the like the Kingdom Hearts, he still runs like Sora does with a Keyblade. It's
You're
like
saying
slightly
crap.
sliding on the floor still.
We could have played Kingdom Hearts.
I
But you
don't.
two don't
You
know
wanted to
enough
start on
about-
2 though.
Yeah, because I don't. Fucking one's so boring to play.
I don't know anything about them.
Dodge that
I
shout.
played
I-
the one
Idiot.
knockoff on the 3DS.
I told you to watch that video of all of it explained. It only was like half an hour,
That's too much time.
and
That's
that's
a lot of
only
time.
like 1 to 2.8. It doesn't include 3. 3's like another like hour on its own of plot.
See, the thing is that like Shulk stays inside a lot, right?
Yeah.
And like even if you can see things in the future, kind of like you should dodge this and dodge that, that still requires a decent amount of physical exertion to like dodge that quickly. How has he suddenly got all these like?
Because he knows it's coming now.
Dunban,
Doesn't mean he can like still like slide across the floor like a hero.
I got your back.
Also, where did Dunban get the sword?
I'm okay. But there was something.
Did you see how many katanas he had in his house?
We didn't have it with him.
While Shulk was having his flashbacks, he
he's
quickly
always
like popped
packing.
home, got it, you know.
Is this another power of the Monado?
I could see the future.
We should really have a power of Monado counter because this is said so often.
Is
I
this
don't
the
fucking
power of
know.
the
I've got to go
Monado?
back through the videos to just flick through 'em. It's been like an hour of just like power of the Monado, power of the Monado, power of the Monado.
Could this
What?
be it? A vision.
The phrase of the Monado is said a little too much.
Is this a new power of the Monado? And that's just what a sword does, Shulk. When I jam it into a creature's head, it dies. Is this the power of the Monado? It's just
That's what a sword does,
I
Shark.
can slice
Play.
the crust on my sandwich. Is this the power of the Monado?
Just get a knife for that Shulk.
That's the
I
thing is,
love
it
the
doesn't
fucking
cut through
ball.
like organic
Shulk
things.
making
Can
a
you cut through
sandwich
bread
with
with it? Can I toast bread?
Can you toast bread with them?
I mean, there's the people that make like real
don't know.
real lightsabers and use it to like toast bread and things like that. It's like, can we do that with the Monado? Is it hot?
Did anyone hear what Ryan said, by the way, when the enemy
No.
joined the battle? It was like, it came out of nowhere. It's like, we saw it,
I've
Ryan.
been staring
We
at
saw
it.
it. Yeah.
You got a team attack.
I wasn't in range to auto. I
Oh,
was just sitting there letting the boys hit it.
yo, the boys.
I'm out fighting Mechon with the boys.
Risking my life with the boys.
Yo, I'm out in colony. What colony are we in? Is it colony 9?
9 is.
You know that fucking video? It's just I'm in New York City, and there's the weird fucker, like just next to him on the street. It's just, yo, I'm out in colony 9, and it's just the city on fire, and it's just, I'll give it a good perspective. I can edit it later. Yo, I'm in.
Out in colony 9.
Yeah, I'm out in colony 9.
If your camera would let you have the perspective there.
It let me have one. Whoa.
It's massive.
Josh, edit
Thank
out the
you, Shulk.
video when it appears and play the audio again. Zoom in on the audio file.
Not when we have the Monado.
It's
I don't know
massive.
what the Discord preview is for anyone else, but I have Ryan like with the most the sloth eyes you've ever seen, and it's amazing.
You take a screenshot, put in the video.
Oh, preview.
I put it in the common room, but it's tiny.
Using chant.
Oh my god.
It's such an
Yeah, fair enough.
unflattering camera angle. Yo, metal
I like
base.
Yeah.
Space is made of metal. Who'd have thunked?
The Monado. It's not working.
Just jam it against him more.
No, it is not. It is not working. I love it. Just, it's not working, and then he
What?
goes,
The Monado
no.
doesn't work?
And then it's just, what? No one questions him going like, that's not gonna work. They don't do that normally.
Other Mechon don't have that.
Other Mechon don't have that.
Could that might be why
no.
the Monado has no effect?
I'd love him to just start nodding, and then it's just.
They've adapted.
You got fucking swept.
I'll take it from here. No!
What are you supposed to do with your katana? Bought that for like 10 quid off of eBay.
We got held
Next
by
day
customs
delivery,
for like
premium
3
katana.
weeks because they thought it was real.
You didn't pay your import tax, and now it's like 20 quid instead of 2. Yo, she's got a tank.
Fiora!
She fucking is immediately banned.
How does she know how to drive that thing? That's the thing. Cause she like fucking.
To be fair,
sits
it's
on
like
it,
it's like 2 levers.
I guess.
I like the really emotional music as we know what's about to happen. Just that. Oh no. What did I just?
Oh no.
Get back!
Fiora, no!
Yeah,
Fiora!
like it's just 2 levers.
You're not gonna be able to make me a fresh pile of dirt anymore.
What did she do to make that gun work?
She
those
twisted the
levers.
lever. Well, the gun don't work no more. That one does though. That one's on left
Press the
lever.
button and the gun go.
It wasn't,
The gun go
it was
off.
just a stick.
Get out of here! Run!
Fiora,
Run,
get the
you're in a
fuck out of
tank.
there.
It's on wheels.
Oh shit. I always forget she does
Ouch.
that. Fucking real pinpoint
It's
accuracy.
fucking violent.
Boom.
Yo.
At this
No
range,
mercy.
can't miss.
That's his XCOM. Anime
Oh no,
gasp.
the orchestra started. This is always a bad sign.
The lady screaming at us.
Fiora, the woman singing.
Where has this woman come from?
Ooh.
Fiora, stop singing. You're about to die.
I'd love if it was Metal Face. Just he had
The
his,
fact she
his
survives
broadcast.
that amazes me.
What do you mean? I can survive that.
Go on, man.
Yeah, I will. Bring
She's
me
oohing a
big-ass
bit more
mecha.
now. Oh.
If I was Fiora, I'd just dodge.
Oh,
Fucking, she's
Fiora
really
simply
going
gets
for it.
sidestepped.
It's JRPG classics. When a character dies, there's a woman fucking really hitting the high
Nice.
note. Jesus.
Going even further. Yo, she keeps going.
Oh, lungs on this woman. Here's lunch,
Really?
boys.
And then they're gonna eat me.
Here's a
No one
snack.
knows Gremlins too, so that's not. Now, so Dunban threw a black earlier, like, and this is the first and only emotion Shulk shows.
Ever shown, yeah.
Shulk is angry.
Every other like
The
shout
Monado
or like
has no effect
anger
on
in the game
Racon's
is really
faces.
half-assed. Yo, you're being taught how to use topple finally.
It's just you can't.
Yo.
It does
Why did
have
you not
the
go behind it with the backslash?
because you don't because it's inflict topple on an enemy suffering break. Topple it as well.
But now you can go again, and you have to use like.
Well, you can
stuff.
bust there,
Yeah, true.
but oh shit! I
Keep
don't
it
do.
up,
I didn't think
I
I'd hit
know.
this.
She's still going on those fucking ooze.
Just rage up, I guess, because fuck it, it's a buff.
I love how Ryan's just gone from like rage to like, yeah, well done.
That's the fight. Yeah, if
Yeah.
you bust her, it just ends the fight, pretty much. I like how much like they're really trying to portray like emotion through his face, but it's like it's just some eyes.
There isn't much face to work
He's
with.
so out of breath right now. Like, what was your plan, Shulk? When you stabbed it in the face, how are you getting
Stab it.
down?
He's angry. His
Think of
his
that one.
Not even
cosplay
a hole
girlfriend
in the
just
other-
died, Liam. His fucking sweet cosplay
We're not
girlfriend
doing
just died.
this.
I told you we were doing this. Look, if I didn't do my original bit, I'm doing this bit instead.
Aw.
Dylan, my initial joke for this bit is do various characters reacting to Fiora's death. I'd love an orc reacting to Fiora. An orc playing this game. What? She's dead? No! His sweet cosplay girlfriend is fucking dead.
She'll come
I
back.
mean, you
as a
don't know
different
enough about
person
the-
every day.
You don't know enough about the League Street Boys, and I think
I
it
don't
shows,
want to know
you know.
anymore.
You could know
No,
You
more.
couldn't always know more. Like,
You
the League
made me
Street
watch
Boys.
Cosplay Girlfriend amongst
Well, yeah.
like the rest of the initiation videos, and that was enough
Cosplay
for
Girl.
me.
The best part is Cosplay Girlfriend's probably the best of their songs.
Like the only I can't remember much
can you
from
say that
that
when
like
She's So Kawaii
SyncTuber thing, but there was that, and there was the Lizard Squad
The
video.
Trip Mnemonic was probably in there. That's my favorite video.
No.
Well, I'm driving down the road and there's a truck gonna flip 'em off. There's a toll booth. I'm gonna roll down my window.
You showed me that.
I just want to ignore this overly dramatic cutscene and
You're jealous.
add a fucking Big Bang Theory laugh track to these. Let that to them
Getting used to the
laughing.
noise he makes. Ha 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 ha. Get like the round of applause going at some point. Can we get the ooze in there?
Ooh. Every day was not like this.
Aww.
She is dead.
Ooh.
What did he walk? He walked in the frame
He
like
likes-
this. Fuck.
He stuck his legs out.
Oh.
It's real
Thrilling
brutal.
dialogue,
Ew.
gripping dialogue will hold you at every single word. Fun fact.
At every
Do you know the best part about Xenoblade 2, Liam? It's probably worse.
Yeah.
Oh.
There's less character
everyone's,
emotion.
you know, they're Scottish.
Well, the main character's shit.
Not at all.
Wex, as Matt likes to
It was
call
that
him.
consoled me.
Whack.
To be fair, I haven't seen any like
Guess that's the type of guy he is.
meme content or
Yeah.
like anything
The
about
fact-
Xenoblade
yeah,
2
the fact,
compared
though,
to the
that the-
amount that like Shulk and stuff
strongest
gets
person
memed
I know.
on.
The fact that the fucking sword of the game, which is personified as a
It's
woman,
a big
is
titty
in
woman.
is in Smash, instead of the main character who wields the weapon.
How are you holding up?
I hate the
Yeah.
fact because obviously I've like you've described it to me how it actually works, but
shed no
anytime you
tears.
say like they wield the sword and the sword is a
A year
woman,
ago,
I
felt
just
the
imagine
same
him picking
sense.
some
The sword
like girl
is-
up by the ankles and fucking swinging
her.
her at me.
They're just holding a sword,
You see, they turn
but
into
they are
swords.
also the sword, and they're also there, and they don't also have to be
They were all
swords
I thought about.
or even girls. One of them's a lion,
But I
and
decided
he's like
I would not cry.
some like
Everyone who died in
weird,
that war had something they
it's like
wanted
these
to
weird-
protect.
like a weird
Family,
fist weapon type
friends,
thing. They're like just.
Loved ones, their home.
I'm gonna
So
It's just
they
like
fought to
you're
protect
just
us.
she's just holding a semicircle and stabbing things with like
see
just a semicircle with a hole in. That's the
two
blade.
weapons.
I type in it's near.
No matter how
Don't look
hard,
up too many spoilers
it's
for
nothing
it.
to be
Go into that
scared
game
of.
blind when we play it. 'Cause it'll be
I've
funny.
just
We all
googled
play it.
weapons, so I'm gonna see people I don't
Also,
know.
Nia, by the way, is a
Fiora
Welsh
carried
cat
the
girl.
same thing.
I found a body
in the
pillow
dub.
on row
She
3.
wanted to protect us.
Yes.
Or rather, she wanted to protect you. And you're alive
What
now.
did you expect to
The
find
front
out?
is like a guy laying there in full armor, and the
Okay.
back is a sword. It's
Remember
kind of
the gift
funny.
life that Fiora gave you, and treasure
Yeah.
it.
Isn't the back supposed to be the NSFW side?
I can't say that I understand.
Yep.
But
How do you spell?
I hope to.
Is it N-I-R?
Someday.
N-I-A.
That's all I ask.
N-I-A. Oh,
Believe me,
Nia. I thought
I'm
you meant like
always
Nier as
just
in like Nier
trying to
Automata.
understand.
Oh, you've talked about this person before.
Oh, she's a Welsh cat girl.
Because someone found them very
Yeah.
cute, and I can't remember who, but...
Treasure the gift of
Oh,
No, I
that's
think we're just
ass.
talking about.
Row 2, I've seen up her skirt.
I've made a decision.
I want to see the semicircle, but I'm just looking at ass. This is Google, right?
I will pursue that faced
This is Google,
Yeah.
right? I'm using the right search
They
engine.
attacked our colony. Killed Fiora.
There's one
I
of
will
her saying,
find
"You're
that
not
necklace.
staring at my butt, are you?"
Find it and destroy it. Destroy them all.
Well, she's Welsh, so you also have to
They're like,
imagine
they're
that.
like chakrams, aren't
I
they?
just imagine Jack
essentially?
saying it then. I just want to see the semicircles, they sound cool.
Just a bit weird. I never
Well, not
thought you'd be
that
the one
cool.
to say it.
I've literally found them instantly.
So you agree?
Of course, man.
I'll send you a
I'm just
link.
surprised you came out with it
This
first.
whole bit's just getting
It's low res,
removed because
though.
this is such a long cutscene.
That's not what Fiora would want.
You know what Fiora would
Fiora would
want.
want me staring at
Yeah.
Catgirl ass.
Something